Continuing a theme, I'd like to talk about group flying. Group flying is very similar to AEI and friends and families in principle, just has a subtle difference, one or two subtle differences. So let's illustrate this with an example. Again, I'm sure Mark's getting fed up of this, but let's put him as instructor. Sorry, Mark. Let's leave it with Mark Tolson. Mark Tolson then. So traditionally groups come along Friday evening and have sort of fairly short period of time where they try and fly as many people as possible. For a group flying, the P2 pilot is an AEI. We don't name them specifically in the P2 field name. AEI pilot. Who will be paying for the fee? Well, that's going to be the AEI pilot again, unless you're told otherwise, in which you could adjust it accordingly. Now for groups, we have a number of flight type options, and I'm just going to simply walk through them really. Groups are charged depending on what sort of group they are. If they're an educational group, they tend to be charged at the lower rate at £25 a flight. If they're from a business, they can be charged up to £50 a flight, depending on what comes with the deal. They may get a barbecue and various other things. Anyway, the person organising the group will tell you what the charge rate should be, and please check with them and make sure you do specify a charge rate. So you'll see the first flight will always be one of group 50, group 30, group 25. And we select the the flight type in the same way, and we put the aircraft and the flight time, takeoff and landing. Everything's the same. However, subsequent flights can be charged in two different ways, and they are at the discretion of the organizer and the DI, the instructors, the BIs. If the individuals had a fairly short flight, then we will sometimes offer them a free flight. So you'd select group free flight in this instance. If they've had a good flight already, but they really would like another flight, then we'll give a second flight at a reduced rate, which is group additional flight. So as I say, check with the organizer of the event for what charging rate you should be used in principle. So let's say it's a first flight and it's an educational establishment, so it's group £25, and in here we put the name of the pilot, Jan Jones, let's call it Scouts. Okay, great flight. So that's how we handle group flying, usually on a Friday evening.